Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing my persuasive speech on veterans. Imagine our American heroes coming home and not being able to provide for their families. Our veterans are not being taken care of after they get home from war. Many vets suffer from mental illnesses, disabilities, and even just trying to find a job. The issue at hand is that these veterans aren't getting the help that they need after war. According to military.com, about 41% of those who served after 9/11, Afghanistan, Iraq, and other war zones have disability ratings from the Department of Veterans Affairs. And that's compared to the 25% of veterans in other eras. Among all veterans with service-connected disabilities, 29% reported a disability rating of less than 30%. And while the other 41% have had ratings of 60% or higher. And that basically means that the veterans their disabilities are bigger and more severe than just like little tiny ones. So more veterans are getting more severe disabilities. And not to mention the suicide rates of veterans. According to Stars and Stripes, the suicide rate among male veterans was 1.3 times the rate for just regular adult men who haven't served. And that was in 2017. And then also for women, the contrast is even more drastic. The rate among female veterans was 2.2 times the rate for other women that year. This impacts all of us because our taxpaying dollars are going to other things that are not as important. Our money could be spent helping the people that have fought for our country and not the people who just mooch off the government taxes. The alternative solution to this would be to just continue the path that we are going and not making a change. The solution to this is going to be to make a change and to provide better resources for our veterans. The Disabled American Veterans, or the DAV, formed a charitable service trust fund in 1986. Their mission is stated as DAV Charitable Service Trust is dedicated to one single purpose: empowering veterans to lead high-quality lives with respect and dignity. And the DAV is all around us. We have VA programs everywhere around us. I'm sure you have one in your town. And they not only help veterans, but they also help their family members. In 2018, $8.5 million was the total amount of grants that were awarded throughout the United States. And more than 96 cents out of every donated dollar directly supports the programs that help veterans and their families, which is a lot of money. That's more than 90%. On their website, under our program, it states, frequently the Trust awards grants to promote food, shelter, and other necessary items to homeless or at-risk veterans. Mobility items for veterans that have experienced vision loss, hearing loss, or amputations. Therapeutic and recreational activities for those with physical and or psychological limitations, and educational training for veterans seeking career readiness and skill development. And that just kind of shows what the DAV does for our veterans. And they didn't even mention how much they help with their mental illnesses as well. And so the DAV really helps veterans get back on track and make a better life for themselves and try to, help in society. There are only a few reasons why someone would not donate to this charity. Those reasons would be that they don't really support veterans and that they don't have money. I think we can cross off not supporting veterans, but for the people who don't have money, I just see it as an excuse. People who don't have money to donate even just a couple dollars to the people who have protected our country, I mean, come on. It's a couple dollars, So in the future, I really see our veterans getting the help that they need, and that we can continue to work on a better America. I want to see that the veterans can make a better lifestyle for them and contribute to society. If you don't want to help by donating, our veterans are going to suffer. They won't have a place to live. They won't have help with financial and needs or health-wise needs. The homeless population will continue to grow, and we will be leaving disabled vets out on the streets. If you do choose to donate, it's going to help millions of vets all around the United States. It's going to lessen our homeless population, and also, not to mention, lessen our suicidal rates, because these VA centers are helping vets with their mental illnesses. Now to tell you guys how you can help and donate. You can donate by giving extra change when the cashier asks, if you want to round up to the next dollar. You can also volunteer at your local VA center, and you can also just make a donation on their website. That's probably the simplest one you can do. And also donating just that extra change. We all think about what our life would be if we were, in a different lifestyle. Think about if you were a veteran and you had nowhere to go and no one was helping you, who is going to be there for you? Thank you.